Thank you, Chris. Thank you for having me here today.
South Texas Border Sports, go ahead.
Yes, good morning, Teik Lim, and welcome to the Western Athletic Conference. Here as a resident of Edinburg, Texas, the greater Edinburg, Texas area, I gotta ask you, as a fellow UT president of a school system, I gotta ask you, both UT RGV and UTA are seeing staggering growth. What's kind of the plan set for at least UTA to continue this growth movement as you continue to have this R1 research term that you guys have I guess you've just got right now?
Yes. Well, I think in the last decade or so, obviously our enrollment has grown leaps and bounds. And along with our reputation and our academic and research strength, moving forward, okay, with the accomplishment of Texas Tier 1 status and reaffirmation of the Carnegie R1 status. Carnegie R1, as many of you know, is the top 130 schools in the country. And with that, okay, we're looking to grow more steadily in terms of quantity, but more so in terms of quality. We want to grow more in terms of quality, in terms of our research and academic strength and the students that we bring in here. So with that, I think this will be a significant value added to the Western Athletic Conference.
Okay, we are joined by University of Texas at Arlington Director of Athletics, Jim Baker. South Texas Border Sports, go ahead.
Hello, Jim. Good morning here from Edinburg, Texas. I just got to ask you, with all the traveling, how much of a help is this going to be for you guys, budget-wise now, for you guys that are now more of a Texas-centric conference or division now, and just having to spread some travel out to the West Coast? How much of a big help will that be?
Yeah, again, until we see the schedules, we really won't know the effect on that, because I think for probably some of the spring sports, that will probably be a little more division centric. So I think we just really need to see what those schedules, when they come out, how it affects us. But right now in the Sun Belt, we've pretty much made 3 trips, to the east, 3 airplane trips. So I would envision it'd be very close to that. And again, I think Dr. Lynn talked about was the rivalries and being able to to bust the games, get our fans the games, and then also when the Texas schools come here, having alumni in the area for our game. So we really don't know what the costs are, but we feel we'll be close to what we had before. But until we get the schedules, we really don't know what the impact's going to be.
Caleb Bean. Okay, we are joined by Commissioner of the Western Athletic Conference, Brian Thornton. First question will go to South Texas Border Sports.
Hello and good morning and welcome to the WAC from Edinburg, Texas. Commissioner Thornton, I just got to ask you, what are the WAC's short-term goals and plans now as a conference, as it's getting ready to welcome in new members and also some new sports here from UT RGV, even though football's a little bit off the line, but WAC women's swimming and diving?
Thanks for the question. And first of all, I just want to start off by saying super excited about having UTA join our conference. It's something that we've worked with their brass on for the last couple months, and we felt like it was a great partnership and something that would be mutually beneficial for both sides. So just want to start off by thanking Dr. Lim and Jim Baker for just their leadership of UTA and their commitment to the WAC. I think it's going to be a very good partnership, and we're certainly looking forward to it. To answer your question in terms of some of our short-term goals, it's just to continue to strengthen our league and to build our league. You know, as we've talked about so far on this Zoom, you know, the WAC name is something that's synonymous with success. It has a ton of history, but the characters, the cast of characters and the institutions that are in the WAC now are different than the ones from yesteryear. And this is an opportunity for our conference to continue to rebrand itself and to rebuild itself into something that is extremely strong and making it one of the foremost mid-major conferences west of the Mississippi, which I think that all of our institutions truly believe that that's where we're headed. You know, our schools are in the fastest growing areas of the entire country. When you look at Texas and Utah, Arizona, California, just to name a few, those are that's where the population is growing, and that's where our schools are located. So all of our institutions' best days are certainly ahead of them, and I think that a byproduct of that will be the increased visibility and the strength of the WAC in all sports.